if you are born poor, it's not your choice. But if you die poor, it's your choice. You understand? So you have to make a choice in life when you reach a certain stage.
Yo, we good. Welcome to yet another episode of Proverbs of Profit with myself, Uma Kumete, where we speak all things money, business, and financial literacy.
And today we have a very special guest, King Pro, a very versatile individual. He's a rapper, he's a producer, he's a DJ, but also he's an entrepreneur. And today we want to get to know about how he handles all these moving pieces.
So let's understand the guy's journey. Let's understand and how it's going.
Yeah.
For
sure.
So Putwami, unjani?
Francis.
Oh dog.
What's up, bro? How you doing, man? For sure.
Just one.
Clean. So I'd like to just first off start off just to say, so thank you very much for just putting through, for giving us this kashana sak and just putting through for the interview, nah? So before we even go anywhere, nah, I want you to because we know you now. We've spoken to you a couple of times. So introduce yourself and what you do to the people.
Okay, what's up, ladies and gentlemen? This your boy KingProYeawego. Mr. Octopus, the one who changed Sam Kirabona. But hey guys, I'm an artist. I make music. I'm a hip hop artist. I'm a piano artist. I'm also a producer. I'm a songwriter, and I'm a DJ as well. I'm also an event organizer. I'm an event. Like I'm very versatile in the industry, and so my own business that I'm currently like pushing like 24/7. So yeah, that's what I do currently, and that's who I am.
For sure. So King Pro is an all-round entertainer. Entertainment, King Pro.
Here we go.
King, what were you doing before that?
Before music and the hustle.
Yeah.
I was a rugby player.
Sure.
Yeah, I used to play rugby. From growing up as a kid, like I was playing rugby in Limpopo. Sure. Yeah, in a bomb spread. I was a rugby player. I was a wing player. So as much as I was a rugby player, as time went by, your primary school, your high school, you know.
Yeah.
Get to travel and change e-color, and I kept playing rugby till I was then I was sent to Verts. I played for Verts and also played for UJ, but basically my career in the rugby side ended up with it. So we're ribs.
Sure.
Yeah, but yes, man. It ended up saying I take the next step.
Keep going.
Yeah.
That's incredible. Like, what I would like to know is, so you're in this conundrum where like now it seems like rugby, you have this injury and all this thing that's happening. So when was the conscious decision of you know what, now I think I want to go into business. I think I'm an entertainer. I think I'm very good at all these other qualities, and I think I want to take my time and invest in all these things. At what point that happens? Why did that happen? And you've since seemed like you stuck through. Can you just take us through all of that process of you being who you are right now?
Okay, as I said earlier on, I was playing rugby, and the music side, you know, obviously it's kulele cast.
Sure.
Kulele cast, kulele intimbi, angithola kulele simamela intimbi, abuta couple, ababiza bonke baphelele, yabo. But at some point fethu music, it's something that we grow with. And music, it's not something that just comes within you, but it also becomes a calling.
True.
So at some point I was playing sports, I used to love music so much. Like even my coach would tell me, "Hey, no, turn to music," but he would say that in Afrikaans.
Sure.
That's right. So I'm like, yeah, man, because music was always there for me. Like Jobang Sakuda, I was in love with music. Abumandoza, I was listening to Abumandoza, Abum Sawawa, Abu Kabelo, I can mention a lot of them. So eventually growing up, music was always there. Once you adapt to something, you automatically grow with it.
That's true.
if we get or something, sakhulele side,
Sure.
uzokhulele to that side.
In that
You
direction.
understand?
Yeah.
But if you're growing in open space, you'll grow automatically and be a versatile person. So yeah, music, I just had it since I was playing sports. Even though I was playing sports, I was always there rapping. And the time went by, then I was like, you know what? Let me just make music, because I realized that I'm also good at music. When people say with that, you got it.
You're nice, yeah.
You understand? So I was like, let me just focus on music, and that's what I did.
That's incredible.
And yeah, I saw the door with man.
Sure.
Yeah. So yeah.
Because you are a person that is into these different things, I want you to take us through that journey. Go to what gives birth to what. Do we start as pro, the MC, the artist, pro, the DJ, and then what gives birth to what? Because that's too many titles.
Yeah, and too many titles.
Sure.
Okay, so remember when I was in primary.
Sure.
I started rapping. rapping, and people would tell me that I'm whack. Yeah, well.
Sure.
Then I went to high school. High school, that's where we started hearing more for Lil Wayne, your Drake, your Kendrick Lamar, your J. Cole, if I can name them all. You know what I'm saying? So listening to these guys, I adopted because Nami, as I told you, with Ukrainian music, it's something that I always had. I'm sorry.
Sure.
Yeah, Kwaito and hip hop. So Mama Melabo Kendrick Lamar, we used to freestyle after school.
Word.
I'm sorry, Machita. You know, we used to like smoke a lot of weed. You know what I'm saying? And go freestyle with the niggas, and we like, you know, it was like a sport for us because we doing it like almost every day. So along the way, I adapted. And so then I was like, wow, people like my style. Then I started taking it serious. And I started taking videos, recording songs. Yeah, that's how I realized we told Manji, rap. Because we're not my artists, but I won't mention them because Manji, I say Chaisa, never for sure. Credit. So yeah, some of the artists, some of the Shaika it's Mama Mera Machita, Fede, I want to inspire the Lapunala, puts rap in this cast, but Kakulu, Pro Kid. Yeah, Pro Kid is one of the guys that inspired us to rap. I'm sorry, rapping in Zulu. Because me, I used to rap in English, strictly English. But I realized that no, man, I need to rap in my own language. Because as a long I'm labas Prenwashidi. But I become civil in language. So yeah, that's when I fall in love. That's him rap. Over after rap, scholar. Sema start school over. School no mas ngasket dance, school start 13.
Sure.
Yeah, so that's so that's one my friends. And I post a cara yes shama event. Yeah. So shama event kanjalo over skinzalani. Like you always learn everything.
Sure,
you learn,
sure,
especially in the industry, you learn a lot of things. Music, it's very versatile. That's why it's so big today.
Sure. And I think, you know, like that's what school doesn't teach, is like the experience. You know, when they say like experience is the best teacher, it's because, you know, you can learn a lot about swimming until they drop you in that ocean. Then you're gonna drown.
Yeah.
But I think life and being in the industry kind of teaches you how to win the battles that in school they teach you, but in life you learn as you go. What I'd like to know is, so as you go through all these careers, and it's probably a very unfair question, do you have something that still has your heart as your favorite, where it's like, you know, I prefer giving a bigger chunk of my time to this particular person that I am? And I know you're very versatile. You know, we've seen Kanye West or the world that make shoes, that make everything. And it seems like it's a decision you make and say, you know what, for the next 5 years, I'll focus on this. The next 2 years, I'll focus on this. Do you have your favorite, where it's like, this is my favorite personality, this is my favorite space to be in?
To be honest with you,
Sure.
I wanna music,
Yeah.
Sometimes people will think I'm crazy.
For sure.
Yeah, because I'll be there in the corner, I'm like, you know how it is, we're trapping this going on. And so like, I would dance by myself, new one, and and I realized with Chef, I'm good one, man. I'm so then that's when I'm like, yo, me, I love music, my guy. Like music is, it's my passion, to a point that, if I had to survive, I'd lock myself in a room, in a studio, in a crowd, no trouble rights for the whole entire life, and make music and let the crowd have fun. You know, so
sure.
Yeah, because I like entertaining people, my guy. You know, I like, you know, connecting with people, seeing people, you know, change. Yeah, man. You know, because it's very important to see other souls happy.
Sure.
Like, because 100 hearts that are open and happy for you, man, that's a blessing.
That's true.
You know,
That's true.
So music, it's something that I love so much, because although I'm still in the process of music, because music is not only about music. You have to learn every day, as I told you.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, you have to learn in the industry.
There's music business as well, all the type of things.
Excuse me.
Sure.
Music is something I cool. I love music.
In the spirit of loving music. Am I going to show any passion? I feel. So it's very. I give us that. So I can really tell you're very passionate about this music thing, but you're also an independent artist. It comes with a lot of it comes with a lot of pressure, because now you have to balance your passion with your business. How are you handling that as a King Pro?
Oh, as I'm gonna say this, guys, as an artist, you must have a source of income.
For sure.
Understand? Don't always rely on my gigs, my royalties and all this stuff. You know, as an artist, you need to make sure that you hustle, you have a side income. I'm sorry, because at the end of the day, for you to make this dream come true, you need to have a source of income.
You must fund it as well.
You understand? You must fund it, because now, if our party, you won't reach the destination that you want in the industry. You understand? That's why you find a lot of rappers or a lot of artists, when they get in the industry, they're broke and they enjoy the fruit, and when it's time for it, man, you realize, you will see, hey, I didn't invest in myself, in my music. I only went there thinking this is life. No. You need to invest in things. You need to record in the studio. Distributor. I can. So all those things, they need to balance. You need to stabilize life. In everything that you do in life. Even sports players, they must also know you must stabilize.
When they retire.
Everything has an end. There's an expiring date as well. So you need to make sure that as an artist, you hustle, you start a side hustle, or you're a 9-to-5, something that's gonna give you a small capital, because end of the day, you must look nice. You must dress, you must smell good. I understand. So that's how I stabilize my independence in the music house industry.
Sure.
Now you're a King Pro, ne? You're handling your business. You're making sure you have studio time. You're making sure. But how are you ensuring? Because as much as I understand what you're passionate about, now, as much as right? How are you ensuring that you're getting these gigs? You're staying relevant as a King Pro.
Okay. In that phase, I always make time for everything in life. Number one, when I started my business, I made sure this business is going to sustain me and feed my habits, supply me in everything that I need in the process. Then another thing is I make time for everything. For example, okay, when I was starting my first business, I was still a kid, trying to figure out, trying to hustle, which is I started my first company, cleaning service. So the time went by, I started my second company, which is clothing brand. Here we go. Understand? So as time went by, we are cool in that. I will show up, I will go eat. So imagine the thing is I make time for everything. When I go music, I tell myself whether this month I was focusing on mini one year, push it and go. The next month I'll focus on my business, because this business now, that thing is cats, mom. So if you don't give time to your hustle and everything, you won't be stabilized.
Sure. You're not going to be stable. A question I want to ask you, is there's a young kid out there that is in school, or maybe they're struggling with the fact that they have a talent and and somebody out there saying, look, man, you're not going to make a lot of money. There's too many musicians out there. What's your advice there to this little kid that wants to jump? You know what I mean?
In the industry.
That wants to jump in the industry.
You know, one thing I'll tell you, about this industry of us, it's very tricky.
For sure.
You understand? Why am I saying that is because within this industry, you must have 3 things for you to make it.
Sure.
Number 1, I'll start with the minor thing. Connections.
Sure.
You need to connect with people.
Relationships.
Go to events. Support abantu amakikwabo, umuntu omthandayo ama-project, ukhuluma umcelo, ukhuluma naye mkhunte, show hot money man. Umuntu okanje isikama lami sibanibani, ngincede man. Actually agama nami, mhlawumbe agama namba we-manager yakho wherever.
Word.
Uyasakumayiza ngithi uyazi kanjani labantu. So another thing what you need to do is you need to research. Guys, we have internet, guys. We have Google.
Sure.
Whatever you see that's on TV, Google about it. Find the location.
Sure.
You understand? Hambe ubakokotela. Yangithola. Utsanibonani njani? Come on, ban. I'm here and I'm looking for this. I want to do this. Then they'll give you all the information and details. See, nabantu abamnyama silezi man. Yabo. So it's very important that you call out. But the third thing you understand is, kule industry mafuna ungena uphumelele kakhulu. You need money. That's where I come from. Which you need to hustle. You need to have a side hustle.
For sure.
You understand? To fund
Everything.
all these sources, because distributing money, distributor music, it's money. PR, it's money. Marketing, branding, it's money. Uncle, it's money. Young child, record, you go to studio record it, it's money. It's money.
All these things need money. Yeah.
All these things they need money, young child. If you're a kid out there, you're very passionate about music or want to be successful, even to us in some sweet or ice cream in, do it. I'm sorry. Go out there, Marawati, we're hustler. I'm sorry. Have a vision, have a goal. I'm sorry. Ungasabu phuma with your panda. I'm sorry. Ungasabu celo umzali time out umakoko umwaleli i-100 ukuthi uthenga amayisi bese uyothengisa. I'm sorry. One month you start somewhere to be somewhere. I'm sorry. You can't be just a big person in the world and everyone now is loving you, is knowing you just like that. No. You start somewhere. I'm sorry. You must be hungry. You invest. I'm sorry. You be disciplined.
Sure.
You understand? Because it's important in the industry. You need discipline. If you're not disciplined, again, you won't make it. I'm sorry. So yeah, that's what you need.
You must do good.
Yeah, I understand. Because in Tanzania, they don't know because education as well is very important, guys. Yeah, it's very important because doing your research on the internet, you learn.
Sure.
You take those PDFs, you save them to your emails, and so your phone, and know how good things are learned. Because if you don't know, how would you know?
Yeah.
That's a bar.
You understand?
Sure.
Yeah, you understand. So you need to know so that you can know things are learned in the industry.
Okay.
So yeah.
Which is a very, it's a very realistic way of looking at it.
Yeah.
Because I think they have a talent and they just want to swing.
Yeah, it's money in the school and fit.
Yeah.
And so it's money. No matter that fit too. There's kids out there who are doper than about NSTC and so about youngster. There are kids that are doper than those artists, but they don't understand what they don't know. They don't have money income. They don't have the connections. They don't have the platforms. You understand?
Yeah.
So as I'm saying, my connections are very important.
Yeah.
You connect with people. I'm sorry umuntu. Because sisemhlabeni la mfethu abelunga bawasaba ama animals ehlathini mara nina nawasaba kanjani.
Which is true. Which is true.
So
we got a glimpse of King Pro the artist, ne?
Yeah.
Now I want to tap into King Pro the businessman.
Yeah.
Ne? You first had a business before that. Is it before Here We Go Eat? Here We Go Eat is what we're doing now, ne?
Word.
Here we go.
Yeah. So what inspired you to also venture into business? Because it's you are risk up, we artist, we are risk up with business person. You could have been a lawyer, you could have just worked. So what inspired you to venture into business, even back then?
To be honest with you, ne? I don't know if I would say it's my mom or it's me or my sisters.
Sure.
Because I remember this time in Sakula, my mother, she used to buy me a sweetie and so my cake, and she would like give them to me and sell them. And so I would sell in and so until said that was in now. Yeah, and so my room in ngaphandle kuko kwami. So there's been what since I'm sweet in bako hotel la pha kuko since I'm sweet ngani support so they would come and support me. So as time went by, lento le ivele yakhula, and uqiniseka I had this friend of mine kama la kuchista. Yabo. Yeah, ugift. Yeah, sikhula naye sonke tu, yabo. So this guy, me and him would hustle, go out there, so kukotela ama-charity, sicela uklina ama-charity, yabo. So makuklina ama-charity, so siqeda ama-charity, siqede, angizwela, sikhunda utshani, siphinde sifaka notshani, angizwela. But before you could do that, besibole kumshini, yabo. Inyawo thethu behlala emapetla. Yabo ngikhohliwe mara ya, besibole kumshini, sibhadale, sithobisa obviously mase grenze seminari. So along the way, some went by after school, as I told you, but ski la zange sivaye the way ngifuna ukuthi siva ngakhona yabo ngiphume ngewindow yabo so mina sengithi yazini awudingiphande man yabo so ukuphanda kwami it's when I started my first business, the cleaning service yabo. Then after cleaning service ngaphanda nginventure ku tuck shop, then tuck shop, then the vision came with man kitchen ngiyalidinga yabo because vision yami ngithanda ukudla man.
Sure.
So I love nice food, guys. Like I like eating nice food, and I also like experimenting new food and So I always wanted to have a kitchen, but I know I wanted to be rich and big, whereby I just come as a boss and I have my own restaurant there. Just say like, get me a last number. So it's been there in my mind, which one day I want to live like this. So for you to live that way, you need to prepare and struggle. Because when you start, you don't have to
For sure.
But when things start changing and maneuvering, that's why people they start seeing, this thing is real, man. You understand? So I always had bigger dreams.
Of course.
I mean, I didn't always believe in school only. Because school is a system that was brought to us as Africans and to follow and do certain things so that they can be in charge of us as human beings. So I mean, I saw it a different way with Dazin. I don't want to be I want to be a follower. I'm sorry. I want followers. I'm sorry. So you get it. So now I decided with Dazin, I want to live like this. Let me start now and hustle and figure out whatever works for me, I do it. What doesn't work for me, I don't do it.
You know, like Minampesu, the people that I listen to, obviously they're very hyper successful people, like, you know, the high performers. They always talk about how when they listen to an entrepreneur pitch an idea, for them it's very important to fail. It's very like they're gonna invest. If two people come, they're gonna invest in a guy that failed before, because the failing part of life and failing at a business that was before is very important. It's gonna see you through because you enjoyed. I want to ask like a twofold question. Uguti, what have those struggles of the previous businesses taught you? What are some of the things that you can take from them, that you were able to take from them and still were able to persevere with the business that you have now with food? The second question is this. In America, because it's an American stat, they said that the hardest industry to survive in is the restaurant businesses. That's a tough industry to handle every day. So my question is about the businesses that were before, then how and what they taught you. And the second thing is, how do you handle all these challenges that come with having a food business?
Okay, I'll start with the first question.
Sure.
You know, when I started my cleaning company.
Sure.
Hey, there was this time whereby the first house when I knocked.
Sure.
I got this attitude from that person. Yo, I was demotivated.
Sure.
I'm sorry, like, hey, when you figure one shit out, funa ngwami, kisenganje, uzongikokotela, le mina. Oh yeah, why is that into zakule? Oh, then my heart was
of course
heartbroken. Yo, ngitsema mphungule ndlile yona. Bengine paper ngiphethe so that like where I wrote where like your agreement if you again or again.
Word.
So after lapho ne, I threw the paper on the ground. Ngitanyayeka lento lena. But ngitsema sengithi ngiyajika ekhoneni, it's not far from the corner. La ngithi ngiyajika ekhoneni, ngasikhuphula ngathi man. And like, what if umunye ubiswa kanje? That was true. Let me go knock in the second house and see what's going to happen. Oh, vele ngisema nje second house. Futhi manje ngiyabaleka ngithatha inyozama lestrato singala. Angithi labo bomaki laba.
Ngikulo layi.
Ngikulo nabo. Ngithatha lestrato singala. Ngihambe lestrato. Ngikokota vele, mangikokota vele lapha. Hlala nomunye moleli. Moleli angijabulile. Mntana kunjani ngitha right man. Ngithi mama ngifuna ngenza ile ntoma mashamata spini, ngiyawalanda ngiyawakata, ngiyawasha. You understand mama? Mata usekazi mntana. Mama ngijabula mntana mai. Ngiyamdinga vele umuntu owasha dustbin. Kuyini? Angikwazi ukukatana ne-dustbin yami la ngaphandle. Bayawatshontsha inini. I was like, oh, good shot. I got my first customer.
That's
So I learned the first step, it will never be 100%.
Sure.
It will always be that 20%, 15%.
Sure.
But the second step will be better than the first step.
Sure.
You understand? So the first client actually inspired me to be better to the second client. You understand? Because if the first client was nice to me, I would have rented the same energy to the second client. Then I realized, you understand? So the first client actually taught me what's in life. You'll never get what you want same time.
For sure.
You understand? You need to fail so that you can get what you want for the second time.
Sure.
So that's how I put it, because it's not easy
For sure.
Working with people. For you to survive in this universe, you need people, my guy.
Of course.
You need to engage and communicate with abantu. You need to understand abantu banja.
For sure.
Then after I got to push away the shandisa again. Then I grew. Hey, here we go eat. My God. This thing for me it was big before I could start it.
Of course.
You understand? I pictured it mainly and I like
word.
But when I started the business, you don't give the village flow to a point that the interest about it, they came like, oh man, I'm coming one customer 1 2 years. No.
Sure.
First day, man, vote and fish.
People pull up.
People came in numbers, man. But the second day, I was feeling like, for. But after the following day, people started showing up. So in business, like it has its good days and bad days.
Word.
So in life, that's how it is. You have a good day, you have your bad days.
Sure.
I understand. But if you focus more on your bad days, you won't go anywhere in life. If you fail in namhlanje, zama kusasa. If you are failure futhi kusasa, zama kusasa.
Lebuzama mfethu.
You understand? Yeah, Team leto leyifunayo yenzeke. You understand? Because mfethu uma umntwana, I don't think mozalo uzale wavela wahamba.
Sure.
You became a toddle, where your parents look after you. Your mom looked after you, so that you can hit those steps that you are hitting today.
Sure.
Mine just in here we go eats. So we've done the cleaning services, we've done a tuck shop. Now we have here we go eats. How did you impart? Because we're not very business model. So how did you impart that vision to the people that are working for you, your employees? Restaurant industry, it's
very difficult.
This person is taking care of your family, but who's on just still. You get me?
Yeah.
So how are you imparting your vision to Abandoma, even treating like I'm a customer the way that you would? How did you impart it, or how are you imparting that to Abandoma in the life?
Okay, I want to explain the line number one, guys. Now, what I've learned as a boss, I don't like calling myself a boss, but I'm a boss. But that's a fact. First thing, before Kashumut, made him for interview. You understand? I mean, when they say you must come to the interview at this time and you must bring your papers, they're not lying to you. They're not crazy. They know what they're looking for. You understand? You cannot employ someone from the streets and pick them up just like that and put them in the job. No. So obviously, before you do Umaz, you interview the person, get to know the can he speak to the customers? Is he able to, engage nabantu, isibona sazi, is he well spoken?
Sure.
Can he speak to the clients? Can he speak to you respectfully? That's why I make my interview. I put you in the table and come in now. And say, tell me about yourself. Tell us about yourself. Understand? So you get to see with Lomutonjan. You understand? Because now I'm as a person, I need a person with the same character as me. You understand? I need to find myself in the next person. You understand? Because if things are very truly a communicator, what's around, the better is gonna work.
Yeah.
So I get someone that's similar like me, an honest person.
Sure.
Because there's about intention. You go shit. I'm back trying. Back down. But don't go back down. Because it's like also in the lane. It's easy. The masses like me. Ugcina manje usufuna ukumosha because manje ubuyendlaleni. You understand? That's why it's very important that before you employ someone, you teach him, you let them know, as much as you are in this business, you're working here, it's also your business. You understand? He or she must know what this is my business as well. Ngitshela futhi ukuthi mawutshontsha lana isitoko so short business is over. So ane usakhwela imali efunayo enizobhayisela umndeni wakho nawe uzobhayisela. You understand? Because if I was cool in the business, now I'm never cool. So I give them a vision. Understand? I speak to them. That's what. Whereby you have influencer with guys. 1, 2, 3, 4, 4. I mean, I'm the person like I'm very bubbly, I'm very social. I like telling is this relative with done. This is fun and done. I'm not fun like I'm that person. I'm sorry. I put that motive within you, which says I feel so pan because I believe to start a good day, you must say yourself it's going to be a good day.
For sure.
You understand? So it's very important that you communicate with your employees. And so it's not allowed to it's allowed. And so because as umuntu ungamkholisa uphinde ungidlise aphinde akumoshele.
So the conversation needs to be had.
I understand. So ukhuluma nabasebenzi bakho, it's important.
Sure.
Understand? Let them be comfortable but enjoy in their working space. Because if it's sponsor cost 9, you won't enjoy it. You understand? Uzoyenza into because of low snacks and you're not comfortable, you're not enjoying the space and you feel like messing this place and move away. But if you're there, you love the space, you'll clean your place. And so you come with ideas, you'll share it with the company, you'll share it with the boss, with man. You understand? So that's why before me, I'm alright. I'm
Sure.
Then if you are a fan, ask.
No, I get that. But it's like I hear what you're saying, and I once heard this person talking about how real leaders inspire, real leaders talk about it tomorrow. So I now understand why your business, your food company has been able to grow. One thing I'm intrigued of is I see a lot of businesses. As we are black people, I see a lot of businesses, gossip and everything that happens in there, and how we're not able to get to a level where we're supposed to go to. I'm saying? A business can start, but sometimes it just stays, it doesn't grow, or sometimes it even fails. And sometimes you learn that when family's involved, there's conflict within and everything. How are you able to still, up to this day, protect the company? Do you involve family? Do you not involve family? Do you choose not to involve them? Like, what's your strategy?
Okay, it's a good question, my guy.
For sure.
Very good question. I don't know, like, I'll ask myself, is this me sometimes? So normally what I do, my guy, I study the white economy. And so the white system would see how do they function. Abelungu benza kanjani? Yilebo nabakazukuyenza thina singakwazukuyenza.
Because they have the blueprint.
You understand?
Yeah.
So before I could do something, I check how the white system is ran. Then I take ideas. I steal from them because they every business in Ghana, it's professional.
Sure.
You understand? So if you're not professional in everything that you're doing, especially in this stage of us running the technology, this doesn't happen.
Sure.
Uzolimala. If I was,
without a question.
You understand? So you must learn from other people.
Yeah.
Young child, you must learn, young child, because the family na ish. My family are fun.
That's true. That's true.
But me amongst your most successful businesses they are run by a family.
That's true.
Facts.
You understand? They are run by a family, labo. So I try to see if I family
Facts.
Although some are not interested because now they have their own vision and own goals. So I try them to teach them and understand them, guys. Because it's getting someone in faith. Tina we made us now zokis into like
Sure.
But I mean, they suppressed us. We could have had everything. I'm sorry. South Africa should be the most amazing country in Africa.
That's true.
If it was not for apartheid and segregation. So as easy, I feel like it's nothing about to sustain. And so outsource yourself. And so be open, if you know information or anything, let the second person know. So the family I'm fitting a fire with mama ish, my lady, Tonazam, Laxona, pressure. Because it's very important that your family they know about your business.
Of course.
Because it's someone who can know about business.
That's true.
But when if you're an entrepreneur and you're successful out there, know anyone from your family knows about your business, knows how you run your business. When you leave this universe, it will like you never had anything.
It's not gonna last.
You understand? Yeah. So when you run a business, inform your family, share the ideas with them because they will support you. Understand? They'll be your first supporters because every day having a family, they are there because they want you to be a better person, a better vision of them. Understand? So enjoy the fruit now of food. Understand? There's I like buying gifts. I'm a person. I'm telling people I'm a gift because I believe when you give someone a gift, you are chabu. So now, and when you start a business, involve them, but he said, what's over here, then the business will flow.
Okay. Understood.
So you got a glimpse of you as an artist, we have a glimpse of you as an entrepreneur, né?
Yeah.
How are you ensuring that you're not spreading yourself thin? Because zonke lezi they require attention, require focus. Yeah, how are you making sure that you're not running yourself thin? Which you still have, because there's a King Pro and come what's your real name?
Simbis.
And then there's Simbis. Simbis. So how do you ensure, Wuti? Okay, King Pro does this, but you still have this couple of Simbis, and you're not spreading yourself so thin that those Simbis are now dies, or there's no time for Simbis.
And was now. Because life is no rights, no left. I mean, no negative, no positive. Okay. So guys, there's KingProYeawego. Then the Simbison Drove. You understand? So Simbison Drove, obviously, I'm a kid. I need to follow the rules of Fumama and so. So Usimbiso, I would say he's an entrepreneur. Usimbiso, that's who you are. That's who I am. That's what I like. I don't like lazy people, by the way. Because I'm a hard worker. I don't like relaxing like this the whole day and not knowing what's inside. So Usimbiso umuntu kusebenza. Angisolo umuntu uthanda ama business, uthanda ukubona abantu bangasokoli, angisolo umuntu uthanda ukubona abantu bayenza something productive. You understand? Umuntu ufuna ukubona abantu bajabulile futhi, understand? Because end of the day, guys, if us go happy, we'll always do the wrong things because inhliziyo ayishabulanga. You understand? Then KingProYeawego. Leo Mr. Octopus. Umuntu opusha music, ihlanga nabantu yacula, ihlanga lelo ayihlanga lelo ubamba ngapha la.
sure.
Yeah, I'm sorry. Too many things about present that much. I'm sorry. Too many things about I'm sorry. Like ngaba extra money. Like mina King Pro is I love versatile kakhulu. Yeah. Kakhulu yeah. I'm sorry. I have phases. Mangise emsebenzini ngusithembiso ngiyaspana. Mangise strategy ngiengage nabantu ngo King Pro.
Here we go.
Yeah, I'm sorry. Here we go. Yeah, I'm sorry. But Jane and Jay, over this moment you must stabilize. Always tell people, make time for yourself, make time for your family as well.
Sure.
Yeah.
I'd like to know, because it's probably a question that's going off, but
Yeah.
how much does spirituality and religion play into the success of who you are right now? How much of it do you pay attention to? I'm intrigued. Like, are you a spiritual person, or that kind of stuff is kind of like, I'm a physical person.
Yeah, to be honest with you, I am a spiritual person. Yeah, well,
Sure.
it's just that, man, nowadays, man, our information that we are fed, you don't know what to believe in nowadays because there's so many things happening in this universe.
Sure.
You understand? And now it's confusing us as people.
That's
You
true.
understand? A lot of us are confused because asaz singabubani.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. So ukula wami, growing up, ukoko wami, she used to take me to church. Understand? I'd go to church and do the Shantos Gospel 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then as time went by, I was no longer interested in church because I realized they're not giving me what I want. You understand? So as Katmasa Samba, obviously you'll meet people in the street.
Sure.
They will tell you about prophet. They will say, hey, you, ban. When a spirit you can do this, blah blah blah.
Sure.
Then automatically, Nami,
Sure,
most of the things that I dream, they happen.
Word.
Like they literally happen.
Sure.
Like true.
Word.
Everything that I dream, most of it, so ngiyabonisa. Yeah, I have a gift to Boniso which and so that's why when I say izinto ngomlomo wami zizwenzeka.
Sure.
Yeah.
When I say this ngomlomo zizwenzeka because of I have this power of saying something besiyenzeka.
Sure.
And so nginikiwe that thing.
Word.
And so because now whenever I say ngomlomo wami ngisitshela ngiyi-one I want to do this ngifuna kwenza kanje iyenzeka because into I manifest.
That's true.
No, sorry. So I believe kakhulu my sisters, you know, because of I'm carrying other people's genes that I don't even know as we speak.
Sure.
But I'm carrying their bloodline.
Yeah.
I'm carrying their skin.
The DNA as well. Yeah.
I'm sorry. So
All because they were.
you understand? So I cannot be who I am because of I decided to be who I am. I'm who I am because of the people that are no longer here today.
Sure.
But they made sure which I am here today. I don't know if that makes sense.
That was a clean answer. That was a clean answer.
You understand? So yeah, I'm very spiritual and I believe I'm madlos. I believe I'm melupashe, meluhlabe, you understand? Kuzinto zakhe zambe ziphumelele. Melucriticals because nale belungu bayachitha amagazi bese basithengisela izinto. Now that's why they are so powerful. Yeah.
Right. So we qalile from nothing. Sweetie.
So my mom,
and then you went to doing businesses now. You're an entrepreneur, you're an artist.
Yeah.
What does success look like?
For me, success. I like the question.
No problem.
How does success look like me? What is success for me?
Yeah. For you, outside because success in me that might be Lamborghini. What does that look like for you? It's okay, okay, man, I'm successful.
Yeah.
What does that look like?
Okay, a lot of people, they think success is having a car and a house. Then they think that they're successful. No, I don't believe in that. Success, guys, it's when you're able to help other kids and the next generation to eat. when you're no longer in this universe. Understand? By starting a brand that's gonna feed other kids, because white people, I like talking about white people because I like those dudes. White people, they invested so much that that generation kids wanna eat. Even the unborn ones, because of bachalile, and they made sure they secure it. So I believe that success is being able to help other kids, especially your family. Your family, you must start with your family. Yeah. Coca-Cola. I'm sorry, what you need cafe, I understand. Those people today, their family, they're eating because of what they started a brand whereby it's selling even today. Although the person that started is no longer here, but I believe it's generating a lifetime thing. I'm sorry, that's gonna feed your family, and that's also gonna feed other kids out there. That's how I look at success. You can have your Lamborghini, you can have your beautiful house, understand? But if it's not helping other people, then it's useless. You understand? Yeah. I'm sorry. So into useful, especially if you know it from the hood. You understand? You need to make sure that when you're there and start getting there, help other kids to get where they want to be. Understand? Because now it's time with money. We can't be living the same like our grandparents. Understand? Everything is there now. Understand? So success, nowadays it's a choice. Understand? Life now is a choice. If you are born poor, it's not your choice. But if you die poor, it's your choice. You understand? So you have to make a choice in life when you reach a certain stage. Which means that's how I want to live. But as I say, I don't blame other people because of they're brainwashed. So Mpumela of it is making money every day and making sure that if I'm no longer here, my family will still eat.
Having a legacy.
That's a legacy for me. You understand? It's a legacy, because without legacy, it's not a success. As I said, I raised this point, Wuchi. If you run a business and none of your single family knows about it, when you die, who's gonna run it?
Exactly. Then you have failed.
Yeah?
Then you have failed.
You have failed. What were you building?
You understand?
You're eating alone.
Sure.
You understand? You're not eating with other kids.
Sure.
So always make sure you involve your family in everything that you do. So that
I would like to know, man, like the plans for, for the business, for the man, for the artist, what do the future plans look like? Because, I think a lot of success of successful people is attributed to how beautifully and how articulate they were, how meticulous they were in how they planned. So what are the plans for all these three pillars: the artist, the man, and the businessman?
Okay. Number one, I want to keep South Africa as clean as possible as I can. Understand? Because Josie, it's not clean. My vision and my wish would
Sure.
position by maintaining Josie and then see the lights and clean it and that's where I'm gonna employ other kids.
That's beautiful.
You understand?
Beautiful.
Then on the music side, I want to be big in the industry.
Of course.
And I am going to be big.
Yeah, for sure.
So I just need to make sure I stay on the right lane. I'm disciplined as possible as I am and as I can. Because at the end of the day, if I'm not disciplined, I won't get where I want to get.
That's true, bro.
You understand?
That's true.
Because at the end of the day, if business is be successful, you need to discipline, you need to market, you need to. But I see myself competing at McDonald's.
That's incredible.
I see myself, running my things in malls. I see myself, way too big.
Franchising all over.
I'm gonna franchise. It's already in the process.
That's incredible.
I see myself, drive through Hey, here we go eat.
It's
Understand that lady? We go try drive through. Here we go eat. Drive through.
Sure.
I see myself there because that's where I'm going.
Sure.
It's my futuristics.
Go. Okay.
Plans.
Okay. No, that's incredible.
Enjoy it.
I need. This is technically part 2, part 1. We need it. Like, I think having you here is always refreshing. And you sort of start from scattered to Kuzela. And I don't want to lie to you. We need a part 2. An official part 2.
Okay.
So I also understand with now in Gela, and so where do people get a hold of you? If they want to tap into Here We Go Eat and
The music, all that stuff.
Okay, guys, I have social platforms: Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, TikTok. Yeah, they call me KingProYeawego, KingProYeawego. That's my social media platforms. Then if you want to phone or if you order, or if you call me business, or if you book about it, just tap my numbers on the screen there: 060-962-4928. So tholakala njalo bafethu yabo. And if ngifuna ke ngibona ngalabangane engihlezi nabo.
Sure.
Ngithole ngakubo so tholakala.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
Yeah.
It's like, this is one of the ones. You know, you can feel when it's an episode is one of those ones. Thank you very much for putting through.
Yeah, thank you so much to you guys. Nami guys, I would like to see you guys big.
Sure.
You know, I'd like to see you guys on TV one day. You know?
It's gonna happen.
You understand?
Yeah.
So I wish well for other people in life.
Sure.
Because guys, isihlahla mositshala usitshalele ukuthi simosheke angithi.
That's true.
Usitshalele ukuthi sikwazi ukuyenzela umthunzi, sikwazi ukudlisa angithi.
Sure.
So nami I believe with nani bafethu no figure there and this so
Sohlangana phambili.
You're connected.
Mahlangane bafethu sohlangana bafethu. Asibonga siphinde sithokoze lelo blessed issue. Danko.
Please.
Yeah.
Give us a few bars.
You want few bars?
Close it off. Come on.
Kwesiyami. Manje bafethu nengirepele nje bekunhlisa ufuna ibeat nyana manje no.
We're underprepared.
Athi ngirepele kule bis2 ya part 2 yabo.
Sure. Part 2.
Part 2 will be cool.
No problem.
Ngithola njengezo. Sifuna sibe on njenge akho friend.
So definitely tap in, like, subscribe, comments. Because like
Peace.
What's the name of the podcast again?
Proverbs of Prophets.
Proverbs of Prophets.
Yeah.
Bafethu nzwile angithi subscribe lapho bafethu. Wanga subscribe aneke uhole this month.
Thank you so much, big bro.
So
Microphone. Oh, Charlie's at Sam. Okay, that's nice.
you're picking up now.
Start la punch.
No,
You continue, it's fine.
Sure.